Do you want your forms to actually change based on what the user types in? So to actually show different questions based on the answers? Well, there is a way to do that on your Framer website, but not with the Framer native form. So the Framer native form shows all questions regardless of what the user selects, and it cannot really handle conditional logic. So you can see you can select additional fields like text, checkbox, radio, select, but you cannot add if conditions that you might need. With tally forms, though, that is possible, and you can create a conditional logic form that is more advanced, embedded onto your website like this, and it looks native. With tally, you can show or hide fields based on the user's answers, and you can even ask follow-up questions based on their answers as well, which makes the experience so much more seamless and so much clearer for the user. So if you want to create a multi-step dynamic form to your Framer website, tally is the easiest way, and I'm going to show you now how to do this. So I've already created this website project inquiry form that you saw on the Framer website. This is the embedded form. It looks like this. And we're going to add conditional logic now. So we want to only show the sections question if someone selects landing page. But if someone selects full website, we want to show the pages question and not the sections question. So basically, having both questions there is just unnecessary, because if the person is looking for a landing page, they only need to give us the sections number, not the pages number. So how do we add this logic? I'm going to hide these fields by selecting them, so like this, clicking here, and then hide blocks. Or I can use a keyboard shortcut, Command-Shift-H. I hid those fields. And now I'm going to add our first conditional logic field. So I'm going to click plus, insert block below, type in conditional logic, insert, and now I get asked when, I can choose a question, when what you need is landing page, then show blocks, how many sections do you need, and the number. This is for the first question, so first selector, and now I'm going to duplicate this conditional logic, and I'm going to change it to what do you need is website, show blocks, how many pages do you need. So we already added our primary conditional logic. Now if I click preview and preview the form, you'll see it asks for my name, email, and then I can choose landing page, then this question comes up, or I can choose full website and then the other question comes up, right? So we did it, we added conditional logic. It wasn't that scary. And the last conditional logic element, which is optional, but I want to add it, is I only want to show this last question after the person has replied with how many sections or pages they need. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to also hide the anything else you would like us to know field. I'm going to hide it. And I'm going to add another conditional logic field plus conditional, insert. And then I'm going to select when, how many sections do you need is not empty, add condition, or how many pages do you need is not empty, then show blocks, anything else you would like to know. So now whenever someone chooses landing page, then adds a number for the sections amount, then they are shown this question. Let us preview and see what it looks like in action. See, the last question is hidden until I fill out the form. I say, Maria, what's your email? I can type that in. And then what do you need? I select landing page. The next question comes up. How many sections do you need? 2 sections. And then I get shown the last optional question if I want to add more details. So that the user is not as overwhelmed seeing so many questions at once. I think it's quite a nice thing. And of course, you can publish the form. And that lets you get a share link. And this link is what you need to embed the form on your website. So let me show you how it works. We're going to go to Framer to the page where you want to add your form. So in this case, I want to add it here below our contact form text. I'm going to go here to plugins, Framer plugins. I'm going to type in tally and I'm going to select the marketplace plugin tally. Now copy this share link, copy it, paste it here into the field. Select if you want to show or hide the title, how you want to align it, if you want to show the background or hide the background, and then embed the form. This is our form. I'm gonna extract it and Command V to paste it in underneath the text. And now our form is live on our website. You can also check and adjust what it looks like on iPads, like this. You can simply resize it. Same for phones, like this. And now it looks perfect. This is what the form looks like on the website. We can now fill it out to see if it works. So let's do that. Two sections. Submit. Now your logic-based form lives directly in Framer. You can see all of the submissions and the summary in Tally forms directly. You can integrate it with your favorite tools like Notion, Google Sheets, Slack, Zapier, and you can even see insights as well. And that's how you build smarter conditional forms in Framer with Tally, no code and for free. Try it today and let me know how it goes.